Teacher tip 35. Be professional. You should dress appropriately and respect your career. Students will learn to respect you too. I remember my first year of teaching, there was a teacher that wore a black suit when she went into the class for the first week. I asked her why, and she said, well, there's been some studies that if you wear a darker color, it shows that you are an authority and students take you more seriously. And ever since then, I would walk into my class with a black suit at the start of the semester. Students look to you as a role model. So it's up to you to dress appropriately and professionally, because it shows that you are taking them seriously. You are taking your job seriously. You should also conduct yourself as a professional because you are a role model for those students. I hate it when I walk around and I see a teacher looking sloppy, because even though I might be completely wrong, the idea that you take from them is that if they are sloppy in their appearance and they're sloppy in the way that they present themselves, then their material might be sloppy too. And you don't want to do that. Remember, teachers are professionals, and I think it is each one of us, it's our responsibility to promote that idea to the rest of the world. You and I know that many other professions tend to look down on teachers, so it's our responsibility to show the world that no, we are professionals and we take it seriously. That will have a massive impact on your class. Think about it this way. Imagine you go into your classroom, you've got a nice suit on, and you start teaching. The students look up to you and they think, wow, this teacher is really a professional and I will respect them for it. Now let's think of another situation where you go into class and you're sloppy and you don't conduct yourself professionally. What will the students think of you then? What will the rest of the world think of you? I've had this conversation with many other teachers before, and I know that many disagree with me, but we are professionals. Start dressing like it. You won't trust a doctor that looks sloppy. You won't trust a lawyer that goes into court not wearing a suit. Why would you trust a teacher that doesn't present themselves as a professional teacher? As teachers, we are constantly seen. We are in public all the time. I'm not saying you have to wear a suit all the time, but you should look professional. If you are coaching sports, that's fine. Just look professional while you're doing it. Wear the right clothes. When you interact with other people, you want to interact professionally, especially if it's other teachers and parents of students, because our image gives them an idea of who we are as a person and what we can do as a teacher. Teacher tip 36. Take feedback from your students anonymously, if you must. We need to find out if our students understand what we're talking about. So during class, you can ask them questions to check their understanding. Once you've given them instructions, you can ask them, okay, does everybody understand? Everybody will automatically say yes in most cases. So what you should do is ask your students, okay, so what do you have to do? How many minutes? What topic will you talk about? So just to reinforce that understanding of what they should do. After tests, check what they understood. Ask them, oh guys, I see you struggled with this. Why? Go over it. We need to get that feedback from students. Also, students will be more honest in what they need, so make sure to constantly check in on them. Another idea is to have exit slips. So once you've finished a unit or a lesson, you can ask the students to quickly write down, what did they learn from this class? What did they understand? What would they like to learn more about? If we get better feedback from our students, we can improve our teaching. So make sure you ask your students what they need more of. Teacher tip 37. Continue education opportunities. So, as a teacher, you teach in the classroom, but you should go and hunt down extra opportunities to improve your teaching. You can teach online, you can join teaching organizations, you can attend seminars. This is very similar to tip 33, where I told you that you have to continue your learning. But in this case, I want you to seek out opportunities to teach, because the more time you spend actually teaching or in front of a classroom or online talking with students, the quicker you will improve. If you have the opportunity to coach a sport or do some extramurals, do that, because the more of that you do, the quicker you will progress. I want to encourage you to take on more tasks, especially when you're new to teaching, because the more things you do, the better you will become quicker.